Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cody. So Cody's doing what Cody does, getting the Jeep all cleaned up, ready for the day. So this morning we are heading to Bandimere, and Bandimere is going to be a tough one because of the altitude. We talked about that yesterday, but we have a solution for that. So the plan is to try to get to the track pretty early. We're going to stop and get a few tools that we think we might need for install. But other than that, we're just going to stop, grab those, fill up on ice, and head to the track, and we will see you guys there. So this is how you know you're on race week, is you stop at the Home Depot to buy stuff for cars. All right, we made it here. Cody, you good?
Yep.
All right, first things first, we got the Jeep unloaded, we got the tent set up. So the Jeep is pretty much ready with the exception of our new modification that we've got for it today. So they actually fill nitrous bottles here at the track, so we'll get that as soon as they open up the tech building over here. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start installing some stuff and see how quickly we can get this thing done. So we'll kind of update you as we go and show you what we got hooked up. Cody. What are you doing?
Oh, you know, just installing some nitrous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing?
Nope.
Cool. This should be fun, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's either gonna be fun or it's gonna be cool. Either way.
Either way.
Either way. All right, so after we get the bottle mounted back here, I guess we try to run the line up front and see where that's gonna go, see where the harness is gonna go, the solenoid. We also have to figure out where we're putting the nozzle, somewhere in the intake. So let's go check that out. Here you go, buddy.
That'll work.
Like it?
Yep.
All right, let's get this nozzle installed. Nozzle is installed, facing throttle body. We're gonna put everything back together, and then we got to deal with a PCV issue. Yeah. A little hose up there in the front.
No.
Not a huge deal.
No.
Oh no, we kept the grommet. Yeah. Okay.
We'll keep it.
Since we drilled, we keep it. So all we do now is start plumbing.
Yeah.
Let's go put it on. All right, we've got power over here. Got the solenoid hooked up. Nozzle in the intake. Let's test it. Sounds good to me. We're almost done. Well, it's about 15 till 2. So racing doesn't start until 3 o'clock, so we got an hour and 15 minutes before racing starts. And our class doesn't go for quite a while. I think we're more than halfway down the list. Just sitting here, eating lunch, trying to stay cool. What are you fixing?
Turkey sandwich.
Turkey sandwich? I had some peanut butter crackers and some chips. We've got most of the nitrous kit installed on the Jeep. The only thing we're missing, there was a 10-foot line from the bottle to the solenoid that it came with. It wasn't quite long enough. So we're trying to look around in the meantime and see if we can find a little more nitrous line, 4AN, with a, what's it called, a little coupler, 4AN coupler, to see if we can get a little more length out of it. If not, we'll see what we can do. We might reroute it somewhere a little shorter, do what we can to get it working. But yeah, hanging out, having a good time. Our nitrous bottle is being filled right now. It should be done around 2 o'clock, and that's also when the store at the end of the track opens at 2 o'clock. So we're gonna see if we can get our filled nitrous bottle and see if they have any lines down there. So we'll update you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, we're having a few issues. One, the all-wheel drive is not really working. We tried a test launch earlier. It started spinning the rear wheels only. So we got something happening with the all-wheel drive system. We're trying to figure it out now. The nitrous kit, everything is hooked up, ready to go. The bottle is filled and warming up. The only exception is we don't have enough line from the solenoid to the bottle. I was able to get a little bit more line, but I think we need a little more length. But we do need some more -4 AN couplers. So right now we're just trying to track everything down, kind of scramble to get this thing ready to race. But I'll keep you updated. All right, slight change of plans. We left the track. We are running to On Track Performance, I think is what it's called. On Track Performance. They have 4 AN lines and couplers. So we're running there right now to get some nitrous line. Hit it. Yep. Yep. Do it again. Give me a little button push. Just a little doot doot. Okay. Go get in the lanes.
You see him walking on the street. Another husband and wife too. Yeah, he got a motorcycle. The Challenger was 1363, 1411 in the right lane for Cody Wilder.
So not the greatest pass in history. 14.1. So we got the time slip here, 14.1, and you can see the 60 foot is a 2.2. If you noticed his rear wheels spinning, that's because we've lost all-wheel drive. It's been going on and off kind of the past day or two. Sometimes yesterday on the drive day it would do it. We couldn't really figure out why. If he tries to do launch control, it just spins the back tires while he's sitting there, so he can't even use launch control. So we lost, let's see, yesterday we hit a 1.8 60-foot time, and that gave us a 13.0, and we're now at a 2.2, so we gained 0.4 of a second in the 60-foot. So if we can get that back down, if we can get the all-wheel drive working, we could potentially get, I don't know, 6 to 0.8 of a second back. And then he did spray the nitrous, the 50 shot, but it was after he caught traction, and I think he shifted into third, then sprayed it. So it didn't really do a whole lot near the end of the track. It was just kind of a failed run, honestly. But we've been reading on some forums, and it looks like the transfer case pump that helps the clutches or whatever's in there lock to the front wheels. It looks like that pump might be going out, and sometimes that can be attributed to voltage issue. We've checked fuses, we've checked sensors. We are currently at Advanced Auto Parts to get the battery and alternator tested, just to see. It seems to be some kind of electrical issue. It'll come back on every now and then go away. Nothing mechanical is wrong. It's just something, some type of gremlin is biting us right now. So we're trying to hurry up and see if we can find what's wrong with this. If we can get all-wheel drive working back, we could probably hit a low 13, and with the nitrous throughout the entire run, we're hoping we could get close to 13.0. So we're kind of crunching right now, but we'll update you in just a minute. All right, got the battery alternator tested. The entire charging system is good. It's up to par. I mean, the battery's only 2 years old. Everything's still good there. So from there, we crawled under there, started looking at the transfer case motor. It's a little electric motor. I wiggled all the plugs around. I pushed around on them, make sure everything was plugged up really good, because we did install the catback exhaust. We might have bumped something. There might be something loose. Who knows?
There was also that heat shield.
Yep.
That was bent around the wiring harness.
Yep. There was a heat shield bent around. So we did a few little fixes. We did go to a auto parts store. We bought a spare transfer case motor, and they're pretty easy to swap, so we could install that if we need to. But we've done 3 easy launches, and so far we're still in all-wheel drive. So maybe, fingers crossed, we've got all-wheel drive back. That's gonna give us a lot of time there. But we've got the motor if we need it. So if if it messes up again, if it goes back to a rear wheel drive situation, we'll go ahead and swap out the motor and just see what happens. So fingers crossed, right? That was rear wheel drive. We're gonna change this pump when we get to the track, aren't we?
Yep.
Crap. So Cody's back in line now. We don't know what's going to happen. We're thinking it's just a rear-wheel drive race car right now.
Attention to the pits.
He does have nitrous, but it's a matter of if he can get traction at the line, do we use it or not? But he is in line to make another pass to see if we can improve on that 14.1 that he ran earlier. We'll see what happens, but we'll keep working on it later.
There we
go. There we go. There we go.
That's Rich.
What's up, dude?
Let's get this thing cooled off as much as possible.
Yep. Was that all-wheel drive?
So it felt like all-wheel drive. So I had it in auto, traction control on, everything normal, right?
Yeah.
Pulled up. I was on the brake, no preloading it or anything.
Yeah.
And then I just hit the gas. It took off pretty good. And then when it took off, I got on the button.
Yep.
And it hit second and spun a little bit. But I was on the button all the way down through there. Was able to run a 13.5. So
that's a big improvement over 14.1.
It is a big improvement.
Yeah.
At the top of the track, on the return road, there's a big section up there. So I went ahead and put it in track mode just to test it. And up top, I tested it 3 times, and all 3 times it launched in all-wheel drive in track mode. So
I think tomorrow, since we've got this this motor over here,
yeah.
I think tomorrow we try to get a, what's it called, transfer case control module.
Control module.
From reading online, it looks like those tend to go bad pretty quick, and I think there's a recall on those too.
Yes.
And it looks like that's fixing a lot of people's problems. So we might try to track one down.
Yeah.
I called 3 dealerships, Dodge dealerships. All 3 of them, the parts department closed about an hour and a half ago. It's 6:30 here. They all closed at 5 o'clock. So we might could get one tomorrow.
And I mean, since we've been here, we've been right back out to the parts stores.
Yeah,
we've been to 3 different parts stores. So as soon as we pull back in, they're calling us to the lane. So I mean, we haven't had time to actually just sit down and take a breather or let the Jeep cool off. I mean, it's been go, especially with trying to run around and find parts for this nitrous kit. But
yep. So the nitrous kit's all together.
yes,
We have an issue we're going to be facing now. We can't keep the bottle warm enough. It's cooling out. It's cooling off. Sorry. It's like 60 something degrees, maybe low 70s. That bottle needs to be like 90 something degrees. So I don't know if we can track down a bottle warmer or what, but
set it on top of the motor.
that's probably why you're not getting a lot of kick out of the nitrous. There's not a lot of pressure in it. Yep. All right, we'll see what we can do before the next run. So it's been pretty stressful, but overall we're having fun. Right?
We are having fun.
We're having a freaking blast, even if it's stressful trying to get everything together. Right now we're just waiting on the next call. At this point, we just got our fingers crossed, man. We just hope it's all-wheel drive and maybe the nitrous helps. Who knows? But we might get 2 more runs in today. But I do want to say, while we're just hanging out, I mean, look at how uncomfortable Cody looks right now. I mean, look at our view. Look at our view. Track right here, Jeep right here, shelter, beautiful day. This is great weather too.
Man.
Really cool outside, windy. Another thing, if nobody knew this is Bandimere's last year of running. They will no longer race any starting next year. So this is kind of the last chance to race here, and I'm glad we got to do that. It sucks because this is my absolute favorite track of all time. It's got everything you would need here. So big shout out to Bandimere. Thank you for having us. Hate to see you go, really do. But so now we're just waiting on the next call, and we'll see you guys then.
And the stretch 283 in the right lane, 1313 in the left. Richard Bunce, the yellow. SRT version, something like that. Not the full Hellcat. 1335, 1308.
All right, so that last pass, best one yet, 13.3?
Yep.
13.357, I think?
Yeah.
13.357, so every pass we've gotten a little bit better and better. I think it's the cooler air probably coming in. We did have all-wheel drive on that pass, so he was able to do launch control.
Yeah.
Everything feel okay? Yeah. Good. All right, so I think we've got a good strategy. I think we might get one more pass in, so we're gonna try it and just see if we can knock a 10th, maybe 2/10ths off. Just see what we can do. Right now with that, our average would be a 3.2 something, which we'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't really expect to be competing up here. We just wanted to drive along, so it's overall pretty good deal. But yeah, we'll try another run in a minute if possible. Goodbye, Bandimere. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
It sucks this place is shutting down.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm exhausted. Cody, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Tired? So I think the last pass we were back to rear wheel drive, yeah?
Yeah.
So that sucks. We gotta figure out this all-wheel drive thing that's going on. It's killing us. It took away our consistency, any predictability we had. We have no clue when it's on or off. It doesn't give you a light or anything. So tomorrow we're gonna try to solve that. But tonight there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Everywhere is closed, so we can't do anything. So we're probably gonna do a little research tonight. But we're back at the hotel. We're gonna sit down, eat some food, relax. So we turned in a 13.357, and the first one was a 13.062. So it's not bad. It's really not that bad. It might knock us out of the competition just because it's so tight. There's 42 people and like
9 of them have,
I was gonna say 7, 8, 9.
13 O's.
Yeah, there were a ton of 13.0s, and at Bandimere, I know we saw at least one 13.0 and one 13.1. So there's a few people still out there being competitive. I think we might have lost it today, but that is okay because we're doing better than we even thought we would do to begin with. So we're having fun. That's all that matters. Today was pretty stressful. Nitrous was fun. That was new. But tomorrow we got to wake up. We've got our directions to Pueblo Motorsports Park. And I think that's it, isn't it, Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, we will see you tomorrow.